Have you ever thought about how your Wi-Fi speed might be slowing you down or holding you back? And why is Wi-Fi so spotty in certain parts of your house or business? Well, get ready because we're going to be talking about the 5 most common types of things that can affect your internet speed on Mackie Tech today. Welcome back to Mackie Tech, everyone, your home for IT solutions. So in order to stay competitive in today's market, you have to have a fast and reliable internet connection. And if you're constantly struggling with buffering issues on conference calls and getting disconnected and having lagging issues, that can really be a hindrance to your productivity. So what factors actually impact Wi-Fi speed? Well, first and foremost, it's obviously the content that you're consuming, whether it be a digital video or it might be a podcast or it might be streaming games. All of these factors are going to have an effect. So let's say that you're trying to stream a 4K video on your tablet and another person in the home or office is trying to conduct a conference call. What sort of speed should you be looking for in order to have a good experience with both of those tasks? Number 1, ISP speed. For a good streaming experience, you'll want an internet plan with a download speed of at least 100 to 200 megabits per second. Also check with your internet plan if you have monthly data caps that can be throttling your speed. ISP speed is going to be your first bottleneck to overcome. If it's too slow for your needs, you might want to upgrade it or choose a carrier that offers more competitive download speeds. Number 2, Wi-Fi router type and device type. So both your Wi-Fi router and your device have to be speaking the same language with respect to Wi-Fi speed. It's not going to do you any good if you have a device that's 10 years old and a new router, because generally speaking, they're probably not going to be able to talk real well. Let's confirm what type of Wi-Fi you're using. In Windows, click the Wi-Fi icon in the bottom right-hand corner of your computer screen. Click on Properties of your connected network. In the new window that opens, scroll down to the Properties section. The network band will either be 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, or 6 gigahertz. What you're looking for is 5 gigahertz or 6 gigahertz. If you only see a 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth, then that might be a function of the device or it might be a router. So we have to figure out which one it is. If your device is under 2 years old or bought in the last maybe 2 or 3 years, you're probably fine, but it's always good to double check. If you've confirmed that your device is newer and you're only still seeing your 2.4 gigahertz channels, I would recommend investing in a new Wi-Fi router first. Number 3, Wi-Fi router speed. Wi-Fi data is sent to a device on 3 different frequencies. 2.4 gigahertz was the first and the slowest at only 150 megabits per second, but has the best signal strength as well as being prone to the most interference from microwaves, baby monitors, or garage doors. 5 gigahertz is almost 10 times faster, but doesn't have the same range and has trouble getting through walls and floors. 6 gigahertz, which is the newest, fastest, but slightly less range than 5 gigahertz. 6 gigahertz also brings more signal channels, which alleviates congestion. If you think about Wi-Fi speed as lanes of traffic on a busy highway, you have 2.4 gigahertz, let's just say it's 4 lanes of traffic. 5 gigahertz, you have 3 times as much. 6 gigahertz, you have 3 times as much as that. 4, router location. Wi-Fi router frequencies have a limited range, with 6 gigahertz having the worst distance at 50 to 100 feet and 2.4 gigahertz having the best range at about 250 feet. So if you wanted to enjoy a 4K movie on your tablet, moving closer to your router would definitely improve your experience. Number 5, Wi-Fi extenders and mesh networks. So this is a topic we could have a dedicated video for because there's a lot of different options. But long story short, you have your Wi-Fi extenders, which are essentially signal boosters. You put them in strategic areas of the house. You put them in maybe the garage or maybe a bedroom. They're good for 1 or 2 dead spaces. They rebroadcast your home network. The challenge is that you would have to manually connect to this other network that's created. It doesn't automatically switch to it when you come close to it. The good thing is that they're pretty affordable. I've seen them for $30 up to $100. They're not expensive, so they're good if you have a smaller home or maybe a smaller area that you're trying to get a better signal for. Mesh networks, in contrast, are for larger homes. They have a much better range, and they're individual nodes that you place in specific areas that you might have dead spaces in, like maybe a basement or a 3rd floor. They're great because you automatically will connect to them. As you move from room to room, your signal is not interrupted, so it'll be seamless. They are also more expensive, so they're anywhere from $300 to $600. A really popular one is Amazon's Eero. Comes with 3 or 4 individual little boxes that you plug into the wall, and they create a whole network under one roof. So they're very handy. To be clear, these devices do not replace your Wi-Fi router. They just enhance it. Today, I did not go into ways to upgrade your router or to get a new router. Please let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to cover that topic. Also, I'd like to know if you have any other tips that maybe I forgot, or if you found any of the tips that I discussed to be helpful. Also, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Mackie Tech. If you are a home office or an individual that has an IT project, or if you need any assistance with tutorials or software training, please go to mackietech.org and click on the Hire Us button to schedule your free consultation. That'll be all for this week, boys and girls, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. Thanks again for watching.